Today we bring you three defining confrontations that have been forgotten by many. Not just battles on a map, but events that shook the very soul of a nation. Between 1967 and 1970, Nigeria was not just a country at war, it was a country testing its survival. Families were divided, towns were emptied. Young men who had never held rifles before suddenly found themselves in trenches. And while history books summarize the conflict in chapters, some events within that war deserve deeper reflection. One of those moments happened in March 1968 in a place many Nigerians had never even heard of before then, Abagana. The Abagana Ambush was not just a military encounter, it was a shockwave. A long Nigerian federal convoy, associated with the Nigerian Army's 2nd Division under General Murtala Muhammad, was moving through what seemed like controlled territory. Confidence was high. The war appeared to be turning steadily in one direction. But war has a way of humbling certainty. Hidden Biafran fighters, led by Major Jonathan Uchendu and local commanders, waited patiently. They were fewer in number, less equipped, but determined. When the ambush was triggered, explosions tore through the convoy. Vehicles burned. Confusion swallowed command structures. In a single day, one of the heaviest losses of the war unfolded on that narrow road. The effect went beyond the battlefield. Morale shifted. Assumptions were shattered. It proved that the war was far from predictable. Commanders were forced to rethink strategy. Soldiers on both sides felt a new kind of fear, the fear of the unexpected. Abagana was not just about casualties, it was about morale. It reminded both sides that the war was far from one-sided, and it forced military commanders to rethink how they moved, how they trusted territory, and how fragile momentum could be. If Abagana had never happened, perhaps the rhythm of the war would have been different. Perhaps not. But what is certain is that after that day, nothing felt entirely predictable again. Months earlier, another crucial development was shaping the direction of the war. Not through sudden explosions, but through calculated strategy. In October 1967, a major federal offensive was launched, led by Colonel Benjamin Adekunle, famously known as Black Scorpion. This campaign came to be known as Operation Tiger Claw. The objective centered on capturing Calabar, a major port city. To an outsider, it might look like a simple territorial advance, but in wartime, geography is everything. A coastline is not just land meeting water, it is a gateway, it is oxygen. When Calabar fell, it did more than cost land, it tightened isolation. It reduced